Ready? Get set? It's time now for
Toy Tengoku!
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan.
And HobbyLink.tv.
That's right. And I'm Ardith.
And I'm Robin.
And we are here to bring you some great new loot. What have you got?
I have the Bandai FIguarts Zero Souzuke Aizen from Bleach. So we're going to take this guy out of the box this week and have a look at him. We're looking forward to that.
And I have the amazing array of the Super Robot Chogokin Gaogaigar.
Woo, Gaogaigar.
And the Key of Victory Set 1 and the Key of Victory Set 2.
So you have both keys of victory.
That's right.
Are you sure there's not 3 keys of victory on that keychain somewhere?
I don't know, it still could happen, but it hasn't happened yet. But we have, for now,
oh boy,
Gaogaigar. And
woo!
Keys to Victory 1 and 2 are plenty, let me tell you, as we will soon find out.
Sounds good. Okay, here we have Bandai's FIguarts Zero figure of Sousuke Aizen from Bleach. I'm just noticing, I think I put him on his base backwards, but that's okay. So this is, let's see, he is about 8 inches tall, something like that. As you can see, this is from at the point in the show when he decided to completely and totally embrace his badassery. And he's got his evil bad dude outfit on, and what must be said is the most amazing mullet hairdo in captivity. Again, this is a figure that, as I've said on a couple other figures in the past, looks good from pretty much any angle. Yeah. I mean, look at the way the coat tails are going all over the place. And I like the attention to detail given with the rips in the hem of the coattail. The coattails. I think that's pretty amazing. I suppose if you were wearing an outfit like that, you'd feel like a bad dude. And this guy is about as bad as they come. As a matter of fact, he's so bad, he doesn't even need a handle for his sword. This sword is just like the blade and a little bit of thing to stick into his hand there. There's no handle on that sword. That's how much of a badass this guy is.
His hand of greatness engulfs the rest of the handle.
Ouch.
The swing of his hair is really amazing.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Like I've said, you know, that's something that I cannot. You can draw this, but you can't be looking at it from all angles in a drawing. And the guy that sculpted this, or the woman that sculpted this, whoever sculpted this, they had to sit there and go, okay, what would the hair be doing from this angle, and what would the coat be doing from the other angle, and just plan the whole thing out perfectly. And I think this is a really, really well done figure.
The proportion of the sculpt is really nice too.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This is very well done. Very, very nice addition to anybody's collection. And I really would have liked to have been able to show off the Ichigo figure as well, but unfortunately, he sold out. He sold out before we could grab one, so I'm really sorry we can't show you Ichigo as well. Anyway, there you go, Sousuke Aizen from Bleach.
Gaogaigar. Woo! There he is.
There he is.
There he is. It's Bandai's Super Robot Chogokin Gaogaigar.
Wow.
Yeah, now he came out in August, and boom, immediately sold out. But Bandai very kindly and very thoughtfully has released more.
Thank you, Bandai.
Gaogaigar is here at last, that I could get mine at last.
Wow.
So here he is. So there's Gaogaigar. They also brought out the Key to Victory sets 1 and 2. We're going to look at those later. So first we can give Gaogaigar the look-see that he requires. And here he is given the Protect shade. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. That's pretty neat. Although, you know, so this is like a shield sort of thing?
Yeah.
Can't the bad guys just like go around it?
Don't give them any ideas.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Sorry.
Great.
Sorry.
Me and Gaogaigar are coming over here.
Sorry.
So there he is with the Protect shade. But that's not all.
Oh my God, you ripped his hand off.
Not to fear. It is one of many.
Oh, good.
Yes, he has many hands with which to choose from. So I'll just put on his other hand. Gaogaigar has, let's see, 2, 4, 6 hands. He has 6 hands, just individual hands, but he also has the Hell and Heaven hands. We're going to take a look at that in a moment. But this is Gaogaigar, and being part of the Super Robot Chogokin line, he has lots of metal content, nice and hefty. Very nicely posable.
He's got big feet, that's for sure.
Big feet and big drill knees.
Ooh, ouch.
Yes, can't bend over. Well, he could bend over, but
it would hurt.
They would have to end the show.
Ooh.
Here he is.
Wow.
And his, come up like that. You can bend him to your every whim.
Now, on his shoulders there, are those...
Hi.
You killed it. Are those...
That was on purpose. We're on the way to the next gimmick.
Oh, well, yeah, perfect.
He was preparing for the next gimmick. He wants to go ahead and skip ahead to the Heaven and Hell finisher.
I thought you said it was Hell and Heaven.
You're right. It's Hell and Heaven. Sorry. Hell and Heaven. Okay, now we have the new side parts of the mane put on. Or there's a cutout in there.
Oh, cool.
And before it was like the full side things. Now there's the cutouts so that you can slip the arms into there. Be able to bring the arms together in front of them.
That's a really good idea.
So we're on the way to Hell and Heaven, in which he clasps his hands. Okay, we're going to do this like those videos that they have where they show the dances to Super Sentai ending themes, and they go through it slow motion so that you can follow along with the kids on the screen and learn how to do the dance. So, take your hands. You got to do this. Left over the top. Okay.
Yay.
So we're going to do the Hell and Heaven along with Gaogaigar. So
okay.
we've got the hands put on.
All right.
But that's not all. Because he also has the stealth Gao in place when he does that. Isn't that cool? The little G-Gigar
that's really neat.
logo on there. Wings bend up.
Oh, neat.
The
Wow.
wings bend down. And so it can come flying to his aid. And then go ka-chunk. And here's how you make it do the ka-chunk. There's a little notch in the back, so it docks right on there.
Oh, awesome.
And now he has the stealth Gao in place. We have the hands in place, we have the arms more or less in place. And then you can bend his head down, because the neck is jointed, so he can sight down his arms, because he means business. And there we go.
Wow. Can I do the Hell and Heaven finisher even though I do not have a stealth Gao of my very own?
Well, let's just pretend that we have. Bandai hasn't brought out the life size.
Oh, man. Come
Ready?
on, Bandai.
Here we go. Now we've taken off the Hell and Heaven hands. Put the arms back down, replaced the side parts of the lion's head. The lion can roll. The jaw opens and closes on the lion, which is very cool. Cool. And then we've placed the dividing driver.
The dividing driver.
On his hand, in which you take off a hand and just go ahead and slot that onto the arm. He is doing the dividing driver.
Is the dividing driver, is it a gun? Or?
It's not a gun, it's a giant screwdriver. Come on.
It looks kind of like a sonic screwdriver to me.
Dividing driver.
Cool.
And when he puts it on, he goes, you ready?
Okay.
Say it with me. Dividing driver! They're going to love that out in the office. Dividing driver. And what's on his head, which is, you know, we brought it down so he can sight down his arms for this one. You can kind of tilt it up. I just think that's quite appealing. So,
can he do this like a puppy?
Oh, he could.
Wow.
Stop abusing my Gaogaigar.
I never
So there we go, dividing driver. There he is.
Awesome.
And the dividing driver is one of the weapons that comes with it. We also have the broken magnum. And I'm not going to put that on right now, but I'll just show how that assembles. You put one side over each of his forearm. Put that over his right forearm, and then that pops on top. So that then that would cover up his arm.
Oh, cool. Okay.
He also comes with the Zondercore, which he can wake up in his hands. There's various hands included that are able to hold that up in the air. They also have, now I'm not quite sure I understand the rationale behind this, though it's a kind of neat idea. He has this antenna part here. This is a firmer kind of plastic. This might be ABS. But this is a flexible antenna. And so maybe they figure if you're going to be transforming it a lot, you don't want to break that, because if you break it, then it's kind of like my Kamen Rider Super one when he lost his antenna.
Yeah.
So rather than break that, they give you one that you can pop on there, which is flexible. So unable
that
to
is a good, or maybe it's so he can perform moves and not have to worry about breaking his antenna.
Could be. And there's also a another face. I'm not sure of the reason for that, but there's an interchangeable face. So then you would just take off that and then pop the other face in there. So there you have it.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Now this is because it was the second release of this, it didn't come with the overload effect parts, but you know, that's okay.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't care.
Hey.
Got Gaogaigar, so I'm happy. And of course I got him from HobbyLink Japan.
Yes.
He's on sale at HobbyLink Japan.
Oh boy.
So here he is, Super Robot Chogokin Gaogaigar from Bandai.
Very colorful and very cool. Before we get to the questions for this week, I just wanted to say that I had a couple of things that I neglected to mention about the Captain Jack Sparrow figure that I had last week. One is, I checked the sword, and the sword blade is in fact made of metal. It's not plastic, it's made of metal. I'm sorry about that. Second of all, I totally forgot to mention one of the coolest things about this figure. Okay, you think Gaogaigar is cool because he comes with gimmicks.
Oh yeah.
Captain Jack has a gimmick too. You know what?
What?
Okay, this figure has what Hot Toys refers to as the PERS. That's the Parallel Eyeball Rolling System.
Ew!
Well, if you take a look, I've got Captain Jack's smirking face here.
Oh, indeed you do.
There's a switch in the back of the face.
I thought that was his brain.
No, that's not his brain. That's the activation switch for the Parallel Eyeball Rolling System. Check this out. You can move this figure's eyes. You can change the way this figure is looking. How hardcore is that?
Wow.
That is just amazing. It's also a little bit creepy, but that's okay. Creepy
Only
can
when
be
they
good.
do it on their own.
Only when they do it on their own. That's very creepy. So anyway, little errata about the Captain Jack figure there.
Awesome. I salute you.
Thank you.
Well, now we have a couple of questions.
Questions.
Yay, people have sent us questions, and here are a couple of them. Liam the Great, or Liam the Great, says, Lupin the Third got a name check when we were asked about some anime series, old school ones we would recommend. Do you know if the Lupin Revoltech, or Revoltech,
Revoltech, whatever,
will come back in stock? Keep up the great work. Yay!
Thank you.
Well, sad about the Lupin the Third Revoltech. I'm going to say Revoltech. I'm sorry, I'm saying Revoltech.
Help yourself.
Yeah, it's discontinued. And so is the Jigen. The Jigen is also discontinued.
Oh, jeez.
Now, I'm a big Jigen fan, so I am sad. But you are a Goemon fan, are you not?
Yes, I am.
And we were waiting. I mean, Lupin comes along, and right when they announced the Lupin, they had a photo of him with the Jigen together. And we're like, wow. So we were waiting for the third release, which we were hoping was going to be a Goemon rather than a Fujiko. Like, you know, it was going to be a Fujiko. But yet, Fujiko never showed up. Goemon never showed up.
Well, you know what, though? They did do Kenshin, who is also wearing hakama. Goemon wears hakama, and I think that they may have, maybe, now that they've kind of figured out how to do a figure wearing hakama, maybe they're going to do Goemon at some point in the future.
Kickstart the line?
We can hope.
Restart the line?
We can hope.
That would be nice.
That would be very
Let's
good.
hope so.
Yeah.
But for now, Lupin and Jigen are discontinued. So
Sorry
that'd be
about
great
that.
if they reconsidered doing a Lupin line.
That would be excellent.
Gotta have a Zenigata in there.
Oh, well, of course.
Wow. Little handcuffs and stuff. Okay, next question. Well, this is more of an observation. I can hardly imagine how weird it would be for Johnny Depp to have this figure. That was the Hot Toys 1/6 scale on Stranger Tides. Captain Jack. It's so incredibly accurate. It's Mini-Me. That was from Yusef. Well, you know, we don't have Johnny Depp to unfortunately show Johnny Depp observing his figure, but here's the next best thing.
Yes, we've got the 1/6 scale Hot Toys Captain Jack with the Revoltech Captain Jack.
He's looking a little traumatized there.
They both look a little traumatized, and with good reason.
Okay, so those are the questions for this time.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, please feel free to
Yeah.
leave them on our YouTube videos or on the hobbylink.tv page. And we have more questions. We're going to save them for next time.
We always appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. So, I think that is it for now.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up so that I can play with Gaogaigar.
We'll see you next time
on Toy
Tengoku.
Tengoku.